Hi everyone, and from Pretty Learn, we have another success story with Dr. Nirupama, who has joined us, and she has also secured a great rank in INISS entrance exam. So, before we begin, Dr. Nirupama, can you give me a short introduction about yourself?
Sure, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Good evening. I'm Nirupama Arulappan. I am from Tamil Nadu, Vellore. I did my MBBS from CMC Vellore, and I did my PG in MD anesthesia, also from here. And I've been working for the past year in the neurocritical care unit here in CMC.
Okay,
Sure.
and about your entrance, how was the entrance exam? How did
Ma'am,
you feel when you saw the result?
I was frankly very surprised, ma'am. I did not expect it. I was quite happy after the exam. I felt it was a good exam to give. It was very well structured questions and a good coverage of all the topics was there. But I did not anticipate getting such a high rank, I must say. But yes, it was a good exam to give, ma'am. It was a well structured exam.
So to mention here, Dr. Nirupama secured CML rank 5 in the INISS, and that's really a commendable thing to do. So how would you want to describe that one word when you saw that result of this big rank?
Uh,
Maybe if I
I would
ask you
say I
one
was
word for it.
surprised, ma'am.
Okay,
Really surprised.
okay. And what do you think was your biggest challenge when you were preparing for the exam?
Um, my biggest challenge, I would say, was Uh, certain topics I would say I found a little difficult was cardiology. I took some time to understand, and antibiotics was another topic that was quite a bit of a challenge. So those were two topics that I struggled quite a bit with, and otherwise, just remembering details when you're working and doing all this is quite a challenge, ma'am, because you don't get to have the continuity, and some days you just don't get, when you're busy at work, you don't get to read for a few days, and then um, getting back into the system of reading after such breaks was a little difficult. So, in that sense, what really helped me with the CritiLearn, the NEET group, was that every day there were some 5 to 10 questions that were discussed, and I found that really useful. But and the answers are also provided with the explanations, and I found that very useful because even in the busyness of work, if I'm just traveling to work or in between my lunch break, if I could just look at these 5 questions and look at the answers for those, I think that really helped me. That was one thing that I found very useful. So even if I can't cover a huge chunk, I could at least learn little bites and bits from everywhere. And
That's
that
that.
was very useful.
That's very great. And it's great to know that you actually did not take a break when you gave the exam. You were actually working till the time of exam, right? You didn't really take a
I
home
was
break. Or did you take a
towards
break?
the end. Towards the end I took some time off, ma'am. But for most part, I was working.
Yeah, not a long break, like 2, 3 months break did you take, or was it still a
No,
working?
no, no, no.
So
I
that's
was working
that's
till the end of November.
so that's really commendable again that you were working till the end.
Thank
So why
you.
did you plan to choose CritiLearn as your learning step or your step to guide you for the exam?
Actually, ma'am, I happened to find it by chance. I was on Twitter. I think I was just looking through some neat related things, trying to figure out when the next exam is. That time, sometime in August, I think. And
Mm-hmm.
then this popped up. I saw one flyer, I think, a poster that said um, at some two mega tests and mock tests and daily questions. So I thought, why not give it a shot? And it was at an unbelievably low price. I was very surprised. So I thought, okay, let me try all the resources I can. So I just happened to enroll, and from then on, it just every day became a part of Critilearn became a part of my day
Had you
since then.
taken any other coaching you want to say, or did you just go for Crit?
Uh, no, I had enrolled for Marrow. I was doing the Marrow from June. I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I had written NEET last year. That time I had done speed, but this time I thought I'll try Marrow. So I had started off with Marrow, but um, CritiLearn was an add-on with, along with Marrow. I had CritiLearn supplementing my learning from Marrow.
So how do you think was it different from what Marrow taught you or even Speed taught you? How do you think was Critilearn different compared to others? Was it
Uh,
different or was it,
Ma'am,
do you think it
Marrow,
is the same?
the way is Marrow looks at topics and you look at CVS or you look at one system wise. You go by the system and you have material based on that system, and you. So in that sense, and they're all pre-recorded videos, so you can look at the videos, look at the notes, and that in that sense, those were useful because it helps you cover topics. Like if for somebody who likes to finish a chunk, like I want to finish neurology, then neurology, all the topics are under one head. So that sense, Marrow notes and the Marrow the textbooks, and I mean their notes and their videos was useful. And the other thing is their question bank also was topic wise, so they had questions topic wise, which I found also useful. The one thing I found difficult last time was there was no question bank with topic wise. So this time, having Marrow's topic wise questions was also good. And here on CritiLearn, every day they would post us some topic. Initially, we were having jumbled questions. Then, after some 2 weeks from our feedback, they started posting questions based on topics like monitoring one day, or cardiology one day, or toxicology one day. And so that was for somebody, I mean, different people read in different ways. So for somebody who hasn't covered enough topics, a jumble of questions might be difficult. So if they go by the system wise, then you can catch up on reading relevant to that. If you have enough time before the exam, that is one way to approach it, I thought.
Okay.
So having started this in August, I found the daily questions very useful, either topic wise or even otherwise. I found the daily questions very useful in CritiLearn, ma'am.
So Critilearn now
And
for
the other thing being,
okay, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
sorry, ma'am. The other thing was having 24/7 access to people who could answer our doubts. However silly that was, I think Prithviraj sir and Rashmi sir were very, very helpful in addressing our doubts. And we could just always text them and they would get back to us very fast, letting us know the answers. And that really helped. And they always took back feedback and tried to implement that in the next thing. So those were also like, it was not like we were lingering with our doubts. We could get it sorted out fast.
That is great. So Critilearn also from the next term is coming up with these videos, live videos, even interacted recorded videos and material to read. So Prithvi and Dr. Prithviraj and Dr. Rashmi are already working on it. Okay. So if you want to point out one common mistake that these INISS or NEET SS aspirants usually make, what do you want to tell them?
Be consistent, ma'am. That's the one thing. Don't give up soon.
Mm.
Um, be consistent. I mean, do something every day. That's what possibly what I would say. Just to be in touch with the subject, you need to do. Even if you're working, um, be consistent. That's possibly my.
Okay. And how would you say that if someone, you already said you would being consistent, but if you want to recommend our academy in one line, what would you want to say?
24/7 approachable, and I would say the daily help, ma'am. I have no words to say, but that really is what it was, because I felt like we all traveled together with Sir and Rashmi Sir and Titraj Sir. The whole bunch of us who were on it, it felt like we all journeyed together. We all knew what the wrong answers were. We could discuss, and it was a handheld journey for an aspirant, ma'am. That's what I would say. A handheld journey.
That's very good that you have mentioned that because they really mentored through you, even through during the festival times and everything, they were always with you.
Yes.
Okay. And one common mistake that you think you made or you want to recollect or rechange if you were supposed, if this time goes back.
In my preparation, ma'am, you're saying
Yes.
what I would change? Um, I would say that taking the exam and reviewing those answers more seriously would be something that I didn't do. I just wanted to know the answer more than the explanation and the this thing, because then later on towards the end when I was watching these mock test discussion videos, I realized there was a lot more information that was being given per question. That was just not just the answer, but more than just the answer was being discussed. And I think those were very useful. And I did not take those very seriously because of work. I would just assume I'll just watch the video later, or I just want the PDF of the answers. But if I wish I had paid more attention to the discussions, and I think that would have been, that was one mistake that I would like to rectify the next time.
So that's great that you accept it, and because these, when you explain, when you write down, usually I prefer a lot of hearing stuff rather than a visual stuff, because when you explain,
Hmm.
the clarity is much more. When you read, we
Yes.
leave it to the reader to interpret what is there. So at CritiLearn, we have more focused on the recording rather than maybe the written work. And maybe small short videos is what we will add on further also to the whole course.
Hmm.
We're looking for a full-fledged course now. And thank you for your time,
Okay.
Dr. Nirupama, and wish you all the best for the NEET SS
Thank you so
result.
much, ma'am.
And I'm sure you'll shine
Thank you, ma'am.
wherever you go.
Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right.
Thank you so much.